Everyone knows that Western medicine is scientific, right? Now there's one more myth that is so widely believed that even critics of mainstream medicine believe it. It's so embedded in our culture that even people who are nodding along to everything I'm saying and agree with me on principle will still go out and take whatever drugs their doctors tell them to if they get sick. And that's this one idea, so prevalent, that Western mainstream medicine is of course scientific. Everyone knows that Western medicine is scientific, right? I mean, they do studies, don't they? And everything else, by extension, is woo-woo nonsense. Well, that's a funny story because the editors of the New England Journal of Medicine and the Lancet both resigned in disgust, claiming that at least 70% of the articles in their journal were trash, and they were just biased towards corporate healthcare industry bodies that funded the research. Marcia Angell, editor of the New England Journal of Medicine, made herself very unpopular when she wrote, "It is simply no longer possible to believe much of the clinical research that is published or to rely on the judgment of trusted physicians or authoritative, medical guidelines." Richard Smith, who was the editor of the British Medical Journal for 25 years, said, "Major medical journals are just an extension of the marketing arm of major drug companies." Catherine De Angelis, editor-in-chief of the Journal of the American Medical Association, said, "Don't believe anything, not one thing, put out by a pharmaceutical company. Just don't believe it." The Bipartisan Commission on Comprehensive Healthcare released a report publishing their findings that only 10 to 20% of the medical procedures used today have been subjected to randomized clinical trials. The Institute of Medicine estimated that less than half of medical treatments and tests are backed up by very strong scientific evidence, with the rest of them being based on very weak evidence or even none at all. And the last report, which was published in 2013, found that just 11% of the medical treatments are beneficial, and 50% of them have unknown effectiveness. The rest is based instead on weak or no evidence and subjective judgment. So we're told that mainstream medicine is the only scientific medicine, but there are a bunch of dirty tricks that pharmaceutical companies can use to turn out whatever results they want in studies, and you'd be shocked at how often they get away with it.